Good Monday morning, June 10th, 2024. Continuing a series of videos, the best pitcher for an individual year. Who was it in the year 1941? Bob Feller, back to back. He won 1940. And he comes back 1941 and wins 4 pitching categories. What were they? Most wins, 25. Most innings, 343. A workhorse. Most strikeouts, 260. And he had the most games started, 40. Let's look at his 1941 season. He goes 25-13. 658 winning percentage. 40 games started, 28 complete games. 343 innings. He goes back to back over 300 innings pitched. 260 strikeouts. And he's only 22 years old. Listen to this. Bob Feller started his career in 1936. 17 years old, he wins 5 games. Then the next year, he wins 9. That's 14 wins. Then 1938, he wins 17. So that's 31 wins. 1939, he wins 24. Let's keep the track going here. He wins 5 first year. Then 9, that's 14, then 17. 31 wins in 3 years. 1939, 24 wins. 55 wins by age 20. He has 55 pitching wins by the age of 20. Then in 1940, he wins 27 games. That's 82 wins. Then in 1941, he's 22 years old. He wins 25 more. He has 107 victories by the age of 22. Incredible. Hall of Fame. Just think of that. By age 22, he has 107 victories. And he did that in a 5-year period. So let's say 5 more years. He does another 100 wins. That's 200 wins, right? So that's 10 years in the league, 200 wins. 5 more years, he wins 100 more. But we're just presupposing. He's up to 300 wins in 15 years. And let's do another 5 years where he's got 20 years in the league and another 100 wins. That's 400 wins. Presuppose, or just kind of saying, hey, what if he pitched 20 years and had a streak of every 5 years he wins 100 games? That would be 400 wins. And let's say he pitches another 5 years. It makes it 25 years pitching in the league, which is kind of hard to do, even though Nolan Ryan did it 27 years in the league. He would have had 500 wins in 25 years. Bob Feller had the potential to be one of the greatest pitchers of all time. Is he? Number 1. No. Walter Johnson's number 1 because he's got the 417 victories and he's got the 3,500 strikeouts and he has the 110 shutouts. Did you know that Bob Feller only had 44 career shutouts? Compare that with Walter Johnson's 110. Feller pitched 18 years, but you know, here's another what if. Did you know that age 23 he went into the military for 3.5 years, probably 4 years total? But he did come back for the 1945 season. But he missed 1942, 43, and 44. That's 3 years. And then I think half of the 1945 season because he only pitched in 9 games that year. So I think it's half. So it's 3.5 years. in his prime, he missed pitching. I think in those 3.5 years, he probably could have won, let's see, 20 games would have been 60 victories, but he was on a 25-game streak. Because in 1939, he won 24, then 27, and then 25. So for 3 years in a row, he's averaging 25 wins a year. So for those 3.5 years, he could have won another 75 to 80 games. Add that to his total of 266 that he ended up with. He would have been up to about 346 victories if he had had those 3.5 years in his prime pitching. But he served his country. Props to him, Bob Feller. Hall of Fame. He's in my top 10. I'm going to put him somewhere there. I don't know what number. We still got more pitchers to cover. All right, 1941 is done. Bob Feller, back-to-back, 1940, 1941, winning best pitcher of the year. Next video, 1942. Talk to you later. I'm out.